All right, so this is our teacup drill, a great upper body mobility exercise just to get some rotation through the shoulders and the forearms and a little bit of movement through the trunk as well, okay? So all you're gonna need is a plate. I am using a 1.5 kg plate here, something similar in weight. You don't wanna go too heavy, but yeah, use something around 1.5 kgs. Worst case scenario would be use something like your phone or like a little book would be a good replacement too. So with the setup, you can either be sitting, you can be kneeling, you can be standing, whatever's most comfortable for you. But all we got to do is making sure that whatever we're holding is the palm of our hand is always going to be facing the ceiling. So when I'm going through that full range of motion, that palm is always pointing towards that ceiling, okay? So starting in this teacup position here, so this is the handle of the teacup. We're going to be going in two directions. So direction one is we're going to be reaching forward with our hand and then making a big circle while keeping our palm facing up to the ceiling. And then we're going to return back to that teacup position, okay? So handle here by your hip, reach, big circle, keeping that plate facing the ceiling, returning back to that hip. So once you've done your prescribed reps for the first rotation, then you return back to the start of the teacup, and then instead of reaching forward, you'd reach behind you, okay? So reach behind you, and then again make that big circle while keeping your palm facing the ceiling, and then returning back to your hip. So reach behind, big circle, return back to your hip. You can play around with littler circles as long as that palm faces the ceiling still, but explore the different options, making sure that you do both directions. So if I say 10 each side, then it's going to be 10 forward, 10 back. So work with the prescribed reps, keep the palm facing up, and just try to keep it nice and smooth as you go through that range of motion. Those are your teacups.